Hello ladies and gents, Vital here. I know it's been a while, but I'm here today to talk about how I feel the projects that are currently being worked on by Konami Animation could be acting as the potential lead-up to a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Allow me to explain. So as we all know, the current Yu-Gi-Oh related anime project that Konami Animation specifically are working on is the Chronicles. And whilst I do feel like the Chronicles is doing well in regards to what it's supposed to be, which is a lore series that tells the lore tells stories of the lore behind specific cards and archetypes in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, is clearly acting as a sign of Konami showing their confidence in regards to their capabilities in making animation or anime-related projects. And I feel like another project that would basically amplify that confidence is the new project that they're working on now, that is called Nihilista, the Merciless Maiden, which will be premiering in October of this year. And I feel like these two projects are showing that whilst they hold the manpower needed for such a thing, it leads up to a more frightening possibility, which is Konami's decision on creating the new Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And here's the way that I see this whole situation. Whilst I believe a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime is going to be released in some way, and I really do mean that, by the way, like I really do 100% believe that we're going to get a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime at some point. I feel like Konami Animation might not do it by themselves, because whilst they would believe in themselves and the current manpower that they hold to make a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime, they would understand that it would not feel the same to a big majority of the Yu-Gi-Oh fan base. And something that I feel like that could fill that particular gap for them is a possible partnership between Konami Animation and Studio Gallop. And this is the reason why I'm saying that this would work. And that is because whilst Konami would help improve the animation quality, or at the most help keep the quality the same as the previous shows were, Studio Gallop's side of the partnership would be them having the necessary skills to make a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime feel the same as the original shows were, but the partnership does open up the possibility of a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime, which in this sense would be Yu-Gi-Oh 9, actually potentially being made at a much higher quality thanks to the assistance of Konami in regards to like pouring all of their funds related, like made from like the games and the card games. So what I mean by that, I mean all the funds they would make from like Duel Links and Master Duel, and then all the funds they would make in regards to like release sales and everything of the TCG. And those like they would also just then like pour those funds into the possible resources that would allow Studio Gallop to create a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but with the possibility of it being at a much higher quality than it was before, or like I said earlier, potentially keeping it the same quality that they used to have, like the original shows were, but with the possibility of allowing them to basically help cover up any form of mistakes that they might have felt like they even made, or if not, they would just keep the quality either, or like I said, higher or the same as it was with the original shows, but it would allow them to keep the quality basically the same. Like as in, like it won't, like it would just keep it all the same without any potential issues or anything of the sort. And I feel like thanks to the assistance of Konami, it feels like that the partnership between Konami Animation and Studio Gallop could potentially become the catalyst behind the creation of a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And whilst I understand the partnership, or the possibility of a partnership sounding a bit weird to some people, I feel like because of the fact that it is something that people could talk about, or the fact that it's even the possibility to begin with, is what allows it to basically exist as such a thing amongst, I guess in a sense, the table. Because if you think about it, there is a lot that Konami would have to basically consider as regards to their options and how those options would be structured, in the sense that the fact that they would have a lot of options, but they need to consider how each option would do in regards to not only like the projects they would make, or in this case, an anime made by them in Studio Gallop, they would also have to consider, not just the quality of such a project, they would also have to consider how well it does in regards to the people. And I feel like the partnership would definitely boost up the chance of not only making the project feel feel like an amazing thing towards the people, which like in this case is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. It would not only do well for them, but for the people. And I really do feel like a possible partnership between Konami and Studio Gallop is the likely catalyst that could create a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. But that's really how I feel. I understand a lot of what I said in this video might sound a bit bonkers to some people, but you are welcome to let me know in the comments how you will feel on such a thing. And I really do hope you'll enjoy this one. Let me know in the comments how you feel. And I guess just take care in this sense. I really didn't know how I could have been that. But anyways, just take care.